All right, check, 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 check. 1, 2. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, so you guys can hear me like in real time right now, right? Like, am I talking right now? You can hear me right now. Yeah, I don't know. Something weird happened there because you guys were like watching the match 5 minutes after it ended. Someone go back and check the VOD of that first part. Hawks, go back and check the VOD. You should be able to see that the match ended. You guys were like reacting to things that happened like 5 minutes previous. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't notice it was lagging at all. But the match should be there in its entirety. That first part. Yeah, Quinn and Bolay just finally coming face to face. Too much for the universe to handle. Shattered. Broke apart. Simply too epic. Just waiting a second, letting it chill out. Really? Let me check it real quick. That'd be really weird, man. Oh my god, it looks like it does. What the fuck? That is weird, man. That's really, really weird. So I guess I just must not have been streaming the last few minutes or something. Maybe something crashed. Maybe that's why it was lagging too. That's weird. That's really weird. I've never seen it do anything like that before. So I guess it remains a mystery. I mean, I could spoil it for you, or we could just leave it ambiguous. Say that Tracy James crashed the entire show. I think maybe we'll do that. Tracy James ran in, attacked Walter Willey, and then sabotaged the production truck. We didn't get to see the end of that epic brawl between Belay and Quinn. Hopefully, though, Tracy James has been kicked out of the production truck and we can continue on with the show as scheduled. We'll see, though. We shall see. Keep a close eye on it. Let me know if it starts lagging and buffering again. And if the show does permit us to carry on, coming up next, guys, some tag team action. As the good sister Jade Divine fresh off of losing her Women's Hardcore Championship on Supremacy earlier this week to Angelina Hawkins, and then after the match in frustration, knocking out referee Murphy. Going to be teaming with Saria, Rep and Click, to take on Mina and Antarctica. Of course, Antarctica, the fiancée of Quantum. And she and Mina forming a partnership alliance, seeing as Mina and Jay Divine currently at odds. In fact, Mina was slated to be the next challenger for Jay Divine. But with Divine losing the Women's Hardcore Championship, well, now it's kind of up in the air. But Mina was, for a moment in time, Jay Divine's protege, but Mina not exactly agreeing with Divine's choice to betray her brother and align with the Good Brotherhood. We know that Saria, the consultant of Kevin Silva, will be in action later on tonight, by the way, going toe-to-toe with United States champion the Ted. A stacked show we have in store. Main event going to be some tag team action as George King and Dean Roscoe take on Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson back together again. Didn't exactly go their way last time. Of course I wasn't invited to the wedding. Probably had Post Malone performing the music for the evening. Jay Divine and Saria representing Click here in this tag team matchup. Mina and Antarctica certainly making a unique tandem, but they've got a common enemy in Jade Divine. Mina still wants that Women's Hardcore Championship. The fact that it's now held by Angelina Hawkins not going to stop her. Wouldn't we all like to knock some sense into Devin? Is it all clear thus far? No lag, no buffering. You guys are currently seeing Antarctica make her way to the ring, right? Really was like a quantum break there. We truly did split into two different realities. This is the first time we're actually seeing Antarctica in action in quite a while. Typically, we've been seeing her at ringside for Quantum. That hasn't exactly gone her way the last couple of outings, considering not too long ago, you know, Bob Luger knocked her off the apron and then blowing her kisses. Been, well, doing pretty much all he can to get under Quantum's skin. Time brainwashed there by Divine to kick things off here against her former short-time protege. Mina, who made her main roster debut here in CMV by defeating Jay Divine in a non-title match. Feeling out process here early on. Mina gonna shake that off. Jay Divine outdoing her early on. Back to the collar double tie-up. Divine going to overpower Mina and back her into the corner. What do you mean it's back? The lag is back? Better not be playing with me, Rifted. Mina now taking Divine into her corner. Will we get a lead break? We will, surprisingly. Antarctica attempted to take a cheap shot there from the apron. Really wants to get into this fight, this war Click and X-Gen. It's a war you really can't afford to sit back and watch. You really got to participate in, even Antarctica in her current state. Nina in the middle of the back. Nina wants to get the hell out of here. Hot tag to Antarctica. All this pent-up anger she's got towards Click gonna pay off here. Are you talking about like a personal play universe mode? Like just you playing the game by yourself? Or do you mean like a universe mode like this? Into a front headlock, Jay Divine. Walking Antarctica very slowly into the corner, perhaps hoping for a tag to Saria, but Antarctica not going to have any of it. Let's not consider Antarctica any sort of pushover. Of course, she's been trained thoroughly by her husband, the current global champion, Hall of Famer. Quantum DDT, though, might have just cracked her skull off the apron. Saria kind enough to move out of the way. Forearm smash gets caught and blocked. Forearm smash by Antarctica, caught and blocked. As now she gets walked over to the barricades. Antarctica saying no thank you there. I don't think there's any way to cure universe mode for solo play. It's a boring mode. I guess you could use use all original creations, and that might give it a bit more longevity. But overall, it's been the same thing for like 5 years, so there's not really anything you can do, I think. And here's a tweet, guys, from Hunter Quinn. He says, so, it looks like the show couldn't handle that brawl between Bolay and I, even after Tracy James wanted to get the spotlight again and hit my own move on Bolay. I know that soon Bolay and I will cross paths again. They certainly will, and hopefully when that happens, the show doesn't completely dissolve once again. Yeah, Tracy James, though, ruining that brawl for everyone involved and the CMV universe. Just cannot seem to stay out of Bolay and Quinn's business. And you're going to take Divine into the corner with a forearm smash. Quickly, though, the Hall of Famer. That Bulldog and give herself an opening, makes that tag to Saria. Mouthpiece of the Portuguese god of wrestling, Kevin Silva, who later on tonight will be battling United States champion, the Ted, one-on-one. Quick arm drag, arm wrench rather by Mina. Walks right into that drop toe hold, though. Kick to the gut, caught, takes her down, spins her around. And it looks like we are going to get... Jesus! Mina! She's not done! Oh, Murphy, get out of the way, man! Or Tyson, rather. Dragon Sleeper! I'm not entirely sure I've ever seen a Dragon Sleeper applied like that. And here's a response, guys, from Tracy James. He says, currently plotting with Devin on more ways to ruin the show when worst Quinn appears on TV. So Tracy James pretty much outing himself as the reason for our broadcast going haywire there during the brawl between Bolay and Quinn, with the help of that devilish Devin. Nina showing off her athleticism with that standing 450 splash. Not going to stop there either. Saria sent into the middle of the ring with that modified vertical suplex. Mina now into the corner. Lining up her shot. Blocked, though, by Saria. Shortly looking for that Meteora of hers. Now put in the corner, not the place she wants to be. Able to catch that knee, though. Turns her around into a German suplex. Saria looking like she's had better days. As Mina's trying to stay on top of her right now. was your boss, Devin, wasn't it, J-Rod? Giving you that shitty schedule. Quick kick to the midsection. Sarria not wanting to get caught in that corner. Nicely done. Escapes the clutches of Mina. Sending her back over towards Jade Divine. Going for that knee again, but it is simply just not going her way here tonight. Arm wrench walks right into a drop toe hold. Mina momentarily blinded. Sarria going to use that opening. Oh, clean in Mina's clock. Dropping her face first right down onto the knee, but Antarctica with the clutch save there. Jade Divine trying to make her pay. Antarctica just very calmly returning to the apron. Sarria has eyes to make the tag. She's thinking about it. She's certainly contemplating it. Now just staring at the down Mina. This could be Sarria's lack of experience coming into play. Let's not forget she just started wrestling a couple years ago and then was MIA for an entire season. Only returning a couple months ago along with the return of Kevin Silva. Trying to knock off that ring rust. Might not have a chance though. Meteora grabbing those legs. One. Only a one count though. Am I gonna make Antarctica pay this time? Dropping her with that death drop. Mina not gonna take her finger off the trigger. Trying to stay on top of Sarria here. Pulls her right into a front headlock. Antarctica's pissed off. Her emotions are high, you might say. Irish whip off the apron. Missed her on the rebound though. Looking to make up for it. Sarria quicker with a kick to the midsection. And a kick to the chest and a shining wizard. Smart tag to Jade Divine. Hungry to get back her women's hardcore championship. As Mina gets sent into the corner, misses that body splash. Throat first into the top turnbuckle, it looked like. Good old-fashioned Russian leg sweep. Doesn't get much more simple and effective than that. Clothesline. And again, Jade Divine refusing to stay down though at the hands of her former protege. Mina stealing it though, letting out a little whoop. Little whoop whoop. Quick arm drag. Using those Japanese roots of hers. Hooks that leg. Looking for the dub here. Big dub it would be to pin Jade Divine again. Not going to be so easily accomplished, however. She looks for a headbutt. Divine getting out that bow. Comes back with a kick to the gut. Stunning Divine just long enough. Collar and elbow tie out. Mina very well may have been looking for the Meteora there. Instead, Divine going to take her out with that perfect flex. Look at that bridge. I think that's the best bridge I've ever seen in my days of calling CMV action. Divine up to the top, though. Mina out of the woods yet. Divine arrow. 1, 2, 3. Jade Divine and Sarria picking up a nice dub for Click. On the hunt to reclaim her women's hardcore championship, Jade Divine not going to let anything stand in her way. That includes her former protege, Mina, or I guess what would technically be her sister-in-law? I mean, we know that Jay Divine and Paul Divine are brother and sister. You'd have to assume that would make Jay Divine and Quantum brother and sister, which would mean that Antarctica would be Jay Divine's sister-in-law. Too much for me, man. We got to take this to like the Maury show or something. We got to call up Jerry Springer, get him in here to figure this out. Well, it has certainly been an interesting show thus far, with Tracy James crashing the program before it really got going. We just saw a great tag team match. Jay Divine and Sarria picking up the dub against Mina and Antarctica. We still have a lot to look forward to, my friends, including Kevin Silva in singles action against the United States champion, the Ted. And what a main event tag team action as George King and Dean Roscoe going to take on the pairing of Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson back together again. Hopefully this time it goes better than when they ran into Click a couple of weeks ago. But coming up next, we have got Cameron Liam Jr. of Shito no Hibi taking on Jason Spade. Hibi no Shito, by the way. Got that backwards. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. One way or the other, it means the same thing. I don't want to draw the ire of Misawa Kage and his disciples now. I already got enough to deal with. Click coming out here and beating me up every week, alright? I don't need another group of guys coming out here putting me through the freaking announce table. But we know that hasn't been the best month for Misawa Kage and the rest of Hibi no Shito. Their numerous run-ins with Eminence not exactly unfolding the way they would have liked it to. And then you got Akira Ginto unable to make it very far in the Mr. Aftermath tournament, that being won by Isaac Richardson a couple nights ago. Maybe things will turn around here tonight in a big way for Cameron Liam Jr. as he goes one-on-one with the two-time undisputed heavyweight champion, Jason Spade. Of course, you want to talk about rough months. Jason Spade right at the front of that line. His return to Crossfire sullied as he was defeated by Andrew Briggs, and then at Battle Scars, the triple threat match for the United States Championship, he was the one pinned by the Ted. And we've seen that kind of affect Spade. After that match, went backstage and poured a cup of milk over his head. Obviously, not very happy with his performance as of late. Spade hoping that maybe this will be the night things start to turn around. So here we go, Cameron Liam Jr., Jason Spade, one-on-one, Crossfire number 59. Really a must-win situation for both individuals. Of course, as we know, though, only one can emerge victorious. Although I guess it could go to a no contest, so that's not exactly true. Nice start for Cam, but Spade not one to stay down for very long. Grabs a hold of the arm, gets a forearm smash. Gonna knock him for a loop momentarily, as now he gets sent out of the ring. Jason Spade has just been slowly sinking deeper and deeper into this hole that he's finding it very tough to crawl out of. Ever since really he lost the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship inside of that Elimination Chamber at Homecoming towards the end of last season. He did get himself that. Oh, hang on a second. I mean, we know that Andrew Briggs has been very vocal, guys, over this last week about the fact that it was Jason Spade who cost him the United States Championship. Spade being pinned by the 10 in that triple threat at Battle Scars. Wait a minute! Andrew Briggs coming up from behind! Briggs distracting Spade. And before referee Tyson knows what the hell is going on, a knee to the face might cost Spade this match. Or maybe not, only a 1 count. Much to the disappointment of Cameron Liam Jr. Son of a bitch. Now my laptop just died. Well, the stream should be okay. Hopefully. Fuck. Now I'm worried. Nothing I can really do about it. Hopefully the screen is still up for you guys, man. Things are not going my way tonight. Tracy James still in the production truck. It's like half an hour later, man. Come on. Someone get him out of there. Cameron Liam Jr. no qualms taking full advantage of the opening created by Andrew Briggs. Trying to make Spade pay for costing Briggs the United States Championship at Battle Scars. Briggs confident had it been a one-on-one match, he would be the United States Champion right now. This is the last thing Spade needs. Dropkick gonna send him off the apron down to the outside. Feeling good about himself is Cameron Liam Jr. right now. Spade getting back into the ring like, no, not playing that game with you. Not quick enough, though, as we get a small package driver, center of the ring. It is all Liam at the moment. Spade not been able to offer up much since getting that knee to the face, courtesy of Andrew Briggs. There we go, finally. Jawbreaker gonna stagger him just a bit. Looks for that mushroom stomp, gets a drop kick. Oh, and Cam talking that shit. I don't know if that's such a great idea, man. Got the upper hand right now. Try and keep it that way rather than running your mouth. Because this is why Spade able to break free with a couple of well-placed elbows to the gut. Clothesline now in the corner. And Spade, man, just venting all those frustrations. Oh, flipping off Liam. Jason Spade far from a happy camper here tonight. Another dropkick, though. Gonna have Spade rolling to the outside, trying to catch his breath. Cameron from inside the ring, continuing to try and get under the skin of Jason Spade. Bam! Knee to the face, though. That's what happens when you step to Jason Spade. Don't take him for the serious threat that he is. Goes up to the top rope. Oh, man, cut off at the very last second. That off, gets right back into the fight, missed that forearm smash, soul kick. Oh, wow! What a forearm smash! And Spade ran right into it. That'll have you seeing stars, no doubt about it. As now Spade gets dragged off away from the ropes. Junior gonna start to work on the leg a little bit. Slowly brought up to his feet. Cameron Liam Jr. enjoying the pace right now. That's the two-time undisputed heavyweight champion we're talking about. That's Jason motherfucking Spade. Only gets a 1 count. Hands on his hips, Spade. He's gotta get out of this rut. He's gotta win this match, and he knows it. Off the ropes. Oh, single boot to the face. Gets sidestepped. Overhand punch. Now a kick to the back of the knee. And again. Liam not gonna stop there. Looks like a butterfly suplex with a bridge to pin. 1, 2. Spade, but barely able to keep his head above the water here, guys. Oh no! The beast bite! The beast bite locked in by Cameron Liam Jr. This would be a huge win for Hibinoshito. Spade not gonna let it happen though. Oh, and there's the knee to the chest. Just as Spade realized he was drifting into the deep end, firing back in a big way, Landenberg lobotomy. That's the fire we need to see. That's the fire Spade has been missing. 1, 2, 3. Spade with the dub. All right, check, check, check. 1, 2. Just want to make sure everything's okay. Of course, after everything, my laptop had to die. That's just classic. Make sure everything is working smooth now. You guys saw the end of that match, though, right? I'm not sure if when my laptop died, it cut everything off. You were able to see that match, right? And hear me and stuff. All right, that's good. Thank you, by the way. 3 months. Proudy, you angel. All right, hopefully, Tracy James, I watched with my own eyes, he was escorted from the production truck, so there should be no more problems. Fingers crossed for the rest of the show. And we certainly still have a lot to look forward to, including this matchup coming up next. And a lot of people in the CMV universe may have noticed that over the last couple of months, Mike Hawk has been MIA. I mean, we've seen Scotty Tuthati, we've seen Cinnamon, we've even seen Sam Valentine, but Mike Hawk himself has been, well, missing. And it turns out that he's been undergoing a bit of a transformation. No longer is he Mike Hawk, but now Michael Hawkins. And he's been walking around stage the last couple of weeks attempting to bring balance to the lives of many CMV superstars who have embraced that party hard lifestyle that he fell victim to for all these years. Michael Hawkins saying that he has turned a new leaf, he is reborn. And now he is looking to spread that to the rest of the individuals here in CMV who are lost, who are wicked. And it seems as though his first victim, well, maybe I shouldn't say victim, his first patient may very well be Ryuk, who, as you can tell, a very different style, very different way of carrying himself to the ring here. Very happy-go-lucky, very flamboyant. Oh my God, now Suntan with the sub. We almost got a hype train going. That'd be the first time ever. If anybody else out there has a cheeky Twitch Prime sub, we could have, I don't know what the hell a hype train is, but popping up on my screen right now, I don't know what that does. So here we go, the reborn Mike Hawk, now Michael Hawkins, taking on Ryuk. Oh shit! Rifted did it, and we got a hype train going. All I see is a bunch of pogs going across my screen. You'll have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. I don't know what the hell that means. I have no idea. Holy shit! Suntan with the gifted sub. Thank you. Oh shit! Hype train level 2, whatever that means, bro. It's getting lit here. Can you guys see this shit? Or am I the only one seeing this? Just a bunch of pogs going across my screen. Tracy James felt bad about ruining the first half of the show. He's trying to make up for it now. He's trying to bribe me. Well, I guess these pogs are just for me. I get all the pogs. Michael Hawkins, meanwhile, he has no time for pogs. It is straight business for Mr. Hawkins. Despite with Ryuk being spilled out in front of the announce table here. Stiff slap across the face. Straight disrespect for Ryuk. As Hawkins tries to send Ryuk back into the ring now. Gotta wonder how the rest of Party Hardcore, how Sam Valentine, Scotty Dottie Cinnamon, how they feel about this new Michael Hawkins. Quick pin attempt though by Ryuk as both get back into the ring. I am seeing it buffer a little bit. Let me know if it gets too bad, guys. I really can't catch a break tonight. Do not know what's going on. Another quick pin attempt by Ryuk out of the dreaded reverse chin lock. The most feared of maneuvers here in CMV. Misses that kick now. Hawkins from behind. Waistlock takedown. The only little pog champion here is you. Oh, God. Great shot of Tyson's ass there. There's Hawkins with a nice power bomb. Very slow, very deliberate. And you can certainly tell that it's not just an attitude change or a lifestyle change for Michael Hawkins. He's changed up his entire in-ring repertoire as well. Typically, he's all over. He's dancing. He's shucking. He's ducking. He's doing a whole lot of pelvic thrusting, but not seeing any of that so far. Oh, Ryuk with a little wah. As Hawkins back into the ring, pulls him into a front headlock. Kicks the midsection now, gonna back Ryuk into the corner. Nasty right hook. Now Ryuk sent right past Tyson into the opposite corner. Body splash, gonna take him off his feet. I do gotta say, I love the hair of Hawkins. How does he get it so nice like that? I wonder what he used. LA Looks? I use that Dollar Tree shit. DDT quickly. Gonna clip Ryuk right into the pin. Hawkins could have the dub here. Seems like Hawkins now shouting at Ryuk right in the middle of this match. Looking to beat these teachings into him. There comes another nasty hook. Ryuk able to catch that one though. I mean, I will say this. This is probably the longest match Michael Hawkins has had in a very long time here in CMV. I mean, I hate to say it, but Mike Hawk was known as a little bit of a jobber here in CMV. I can't even remember the last time he won a singles match. I don't think he ever has won a singles match. I don't even think he and Sam Valentine as a team ever won a tag team match. Michael Hawkins might literally have no wins in his CMV career. And I wouldn't be surprised. I think he did win, if I remember correctly, a triple threat ladder match last season on an episode of Aftermath. I believe that might be the only match he has ever won. And of course, he didn't win it by pin or submission. Thank you for the bids, Rifton. Michael Hawkins looking to tear Ryuk to bits here. Ryuk doing a very good job of defending himself, though. Oh, drops down to Hawkins. Look at Ryuk, though. That quick thinking, incredible agility, helping him out there. Now Ryuk, we know what he's looking for. Looking for that super kick caught, though. Caught that kick just in the nick of time, and a hero slam by Mr. Hawkins. What is Hawkins setting up Ryuk for here? Oh, shit! Hawkins with a guillotine! Guillotine choke applied! Oh my, wait! Oh, holy shit, I thought Ryuk tapped! I thought Ryuk tapped! God damn! Oh, he's got it again! Another guillotine! Another guillotine locked in! Will Ryuk be able to escape again? No, he does! He does tap! Holy shit! Michael Hawkins! He won! His first singles win ever! And I guess say what you will about about this newfound lifestyle, Michael Hawkins. It has paid off in the ring. Just utter silence now as he basks in his glory. Ladies and gentlemen, the pariah, Michael Hawkins, a new man. A new planet? All right, my friends. Thank you, by the way, Sun10, for the bits. My first ever hype train. Pretty lit. But we still have plenty of show to look forward to. We've got tag team action coming up in our co-main event as Riley Van Wilson and Ashley Riot will take on Amy Winters and Women's World Champion Nova. And don't forget our main event where George King and Dean Roscoe will take on the team of Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson. In fact, a tweet here from Adam Valentine, guys, says, "Last time me and Pierre tagged, I was unfocused, but I will have complete focus here tonight." So Adam Valentine seems like he's ready to go. But first, our tertiary main event, guys, going to see Kevin Silva of Click in action one-on-one against the United States champion, the Ted. We know that Click's end goal is to entirely take over Crossfire and CMV at large. That includes... Oh, wait a minute! What the hell? Ted rushing down the ramp! Looks like he's ready to get started here tonight, my friends! Going right after Kevin Silva before the match even begins. Referee Tyson trying to pull these two apart, realizing he's not going to be able to do that, though. Just lets them get at it. What in the hell? I guess the Ted realized that he's been focused in on by Click. Not gonna wait for them to come after him. He's taking the fight to Click here tonight, baby. Got Saria there at ringside, who of course earlier tonight, alongside Jay Divine, got a tag team victory against Mina and Antarctica. The night has already gone well for Click. I don't know if Kevin Silva was prepared, though, for the Ted here. Kevin Silva now trying to fight back. Understandably having a tough time, though. Got rocked by the United States champion there before he even knew it hit him. Jeez Louise, man. Ted is not going to be anybody's bitch. That is very clear. Of course, coming off that defense at Battle Scars against Andrew Briggs and Jason Spade, one of the toughest challenges for a champion, defending a championship, in a situation like that, in a triple threat where Ted wouldn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose his title, but he came out the other side, still champion. Misses that jumping clothesline, unfortunately. That's going to allow Silva to come right up from behind for a German suplex. Portuguese god of wrestling, the last ever Alpha World Champion, might have his eyes on taking that United States Championship back to Click. The Ted knows that very well. Now we get a snap tiger suplex. Pinfall attempt by Silva. Lateral press only gets a 1 count. Silva not finished though, doing what he does best, man. Throwing Ted all around the ring with these suplexes. Nobody can out-wrestle Kevin Silva. He has proven that time and time and time again against some of the very best. Silva staring down at Ted almost in disgust. The Ted is certainly somebody that Click would love to get rid of permanently as Silva goes after that arm. I mean, Ted is exactly why Click reformed. As Bob Luger said, tired of these young guns running around thinking they own the place. We own the place. We're the legend. We're the Hall of Famers. We're the former world champions. The spotlight is ours. We deserve it. And you got someone like the Ted, this young up-and-comer, taking the hearts of the CMV universe. Within his first month, he was overwhelmingly voted in at SummerSlam for a shot at the United States Championship. One, I mean, the Ted's been a fan favorite since the get-go. Oh boy, Ted might have messed up big time here, though. Trying to get up on that top rope, and Kevin Silva gonna make him pay. Avalanche butterfly. What the fuck? Ted bottom! Ted bottom! How do you no-sell an avalanche butterfly suplex, man? An absolute pin. The Ted just does not care, bro. Does not care. Able to fire a boot up. Clipping Kevin Silva now, closes it on him, float over DDT. Shoots that half. The Ted, who certainly got started hot and heavy here, rushing down the ramp, attacking Silva before the match properly started. Now realizing, okay, maybe I should have done that against an opponent the caliber of Kevin Silva. Maybe I got ahead of myself. Might be too little too late though. Oh, knee to the face! Woo-hoo! Goddamn. The Ted's lucky he's still conscious. Not out of the fight just yet, though, and you can certainly tell the CM Universe is firmly behind the United States Champion. Just keeps missing that jumping clothesline, though. Adamant until the very end. The Ted is a focused individual, my friends. Up against the ropes, able to counter that kick. Oh, the Ted Buster! The Ted Buster! But Sarria, realizing her client's in trouble, gonna distract the Ted, and honestly, the Ted can never pass up a beauty. The Ted is a stone-cold lady killer. Oh, but he's gonna pay for it, man. Trying to flex. And now Kevin Silva gets himself an opening thanks to Sarria. And are we gonna see it for the first time since his return? No, Ted countering the Olympic stretch. What a clothesline. Enough to take Kevin Silva's head off. Kick to the top of the head now, gonna back Ted up. Closes in with that clothesline. Drag very slowly over to the ropes. Kevin Silva realizes needs a bit of help. Gonna utilize the ropes for some leverage. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Big open palm slap gets counted, guys. What a match this has turned out to be. And from the way it started, I didn't think it would go very long. I thought it would probably get thrown out via disqualification, but referee Tyson showing some leniency, allowing this to continue, and I'm certainly glad that he did. Oh, now look at Silva. He's obviously looking for some blood here. Big boot right across the face. Another pinfall attempt, almost falling into that pin. Portuguese got a wrestling, hands on his hips, looking down at Ted, thinking about his next step. Don't think for too long, though. looking for another running knee. Turns right around into a chest bump, kick to the midsection. Looks like Ted might have gone below the belt there. Gotta be careful, Teddy. Another massive clothesline. And now it is Ted who drops down for that desperate pin. Is Ted truly ready for this fight against Click, man? Seems like he is, but I think slowly realizing it ain't going to be no walk in the park. Tries to go low in the corner. Wow, what a combo! Lincoln, you're missing offense, man. Not going to stop there either. Silva going to put Ted in the corner. Coming up from behind for an Enzu lariat. Runs right into an elbow. Now Ted going to put Silva in the corner. Very slow approach by the United States champion. Putting him up on the top. I believe I know what he's looking for. I think I know what Ted's looking for. Oh, mama! Are we going to see a Super TED? Oh, but Ted, he's got nothing left. The gas tank's on empty. Makes it into the pin, but is it too late? 1, 2, 3, Ted. Overcoming the odds. Putting down Kevin Silva for an impressive victory. Both men coming into this match cranked up to 100, especially the Ted. And what a match it was. But in the end, Ted proving right here tonight that he is not going to be backing down from Click. If they want to come for him and his United States Championship, then come on and try. Co-main event time now, my fine feathered friends here on Crossfire number 59. A wild night it has been thus far with a plethora of technical difficulties, thanks in large part to Tracy James. We still have much Or two, including our main event after this, which is going to see George King and Dean Roscoe taking on the team of Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson. But first, it is Riley Van Wilson and Ashley Riot taking on Amy Winters and the Women's World Champion, Nova. Certainly an interesting matchup here, seeing as Nova going up against both of the women she has defeated recently to retain her Women's World Championship, of course defeating Riley Van Wilson at Battle Scars 7 and then knocking off Ashley Riot just earlier this week on Supremacy after Riot filled in for the missing Tailcoat Val guys. And of course now we know the reason Tailcoat Val missed that match. She was supposed to be challenging Nova for the Women's World Championship, didn't end up making it. We had no idea why, if it was, you know, her playing some more mind games as she usually does or what, but it turns out, guys, that someone tracked her down to her old headquarters and viciously attacked her to the point where paramedics had to come out and help her out. And the only shred of evidence we have is someone left a note saying, "Keep my name out of your mouth." And we know that Tailcoat Val, if nothing else, is very outspoken. There's a lot of people that she has brought up in the past, so it doesn't exactly give us any definitive clue as to who could have possibly been behind such a vicious beatdown. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I feel bad for Tailcoat Val after everything that she has done over the years to people. You know, I think she deserves far worse, but no denying it was a merciless attack. Left Tailcoat Val unconscious, unresponsive, had to be taken to a local medical facility, and no update on her yet. But that absence allowed Ashley Riot to fill in the very last second, and man, what a match she and Nova had for the Women's World Championship. In the end, Nova, of course, retaining her title. The two sharing a handshake afterwards, but that doesn't mean Ashley Riot's going to take her eyes off of that Women's World Championship. She and Riley Van Wilson work together here tonight. They both want another shot at the title. A common enemy. Riley Van Wilson with a great win against Janet Tor earlier this week on Supremacy. Once again, putting her brutality on full display. Nova's got the backup of her good friend, longtime tag team partner, Amy Winters, here tonight. Riley Van Wilson has made her intentions crystal clear. She's laid down the challenge for a rematch against Nova for the Women's World Championship. But I know a lot of people, none more than Ashley Riot herself, want to see that tiebreaker between the two. Ashley Riot does hold a clean victory over the Women's World Champion a few weeks ago. Both RVW and Riot here looking to make sure that Nova doesn't forget about them. Things going to start off, though, Wilson, Winters, toe-to-toe. Quick Hurricane Rana early on, countered into an alley-oop. I will say right now, guys, I probably will not be live again until probably next weekend, because I have to work all of this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is typically when I would stream. So the next episode of Supremacy probably not going to be until next Friday. So going to have to go without me for a little over a week. Bit of a hiatus. It do be like that sometimes. Kick to the midsection by Amy Winters. Riley Van Wilson trying to stop her from making that tag. Up against the ropes now. And Winters going to use said ropes. Dropping Riley Van Wilson gut first down onto him. Now wanting to make a tag to Nova. Oh, not too sure what's going on here. Riley Van Wilson patiently waiting. Dragon Screw! Two-time Women's Intercontinental Champion. There's that tag she was wanting. Here comes the Women's World Champion. It's a very close match at Battle Scar 7 for that Women's World Championship. Riley Van Wilson closer than she has been in a very long time. Knowing that if she gets another shot, the result will be different. Willing to go through anyone and everyone to get that shot. Tag to Ashley Ryan here. Woo! Hey, maybe these two have a bit of chemistry after all. More than just having a common enemy in Nova here. A common target. Bald and dangerous. Certainly just saw that. Snap German suplex. Seems like Ashley hesitated for a moment. Almost ended up paying for it. Kick gets caught by Nova. Tries to throw her down over the knee, but man, how about a kick right to the back of your head? That'll crack your skull. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now it seems like Ashley Riot wants to make a tag to Riley Van Wilson. Riot shoot that glare at Riley Van Wilson after she tagged her in. Cross armbar now by the Polish Warrior. A maneuver she has used many times in the past. To break her opponents down. Nothing Riley Van Wilson loves more than inflicting pain and agony. It's all she lives for. That and becoming Women's World Champion once again. Cautious approach by Nova here. Makes the tag to Amy Winters. Thrown up into what looks to be a heart attack. Paying homage. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. Amy Winters giving Wilson a case of her own medicine. That stomp on the arm. Wilson doesn't like it very much. Gouging Amy's eye. Now puts her in the corner looking for a tag of her own. Wilson off the ropes on the rebound. Scoop slam. Able to drop down behind though. Reverse DDT. Wilson's had just about enough now. Kick to the knee gets caught. Elbow to the knee instead. Michinoku driver. Simple but effective. Good old fashioned. As she backs into the corner. Amy Winters thinking about something. I guess she changed her mind though. Wilson going to instead try an Enzu lariat there in the corner. Honorable tie up. Winters able to overpower the Polish Warrior. Calf kick gets sidestepped. Forearm smash at close range. Off the ropes. Winters on the rebound. Throwing over the knee. Kick to the chest. That'll make it hard to breathe, folks. Wilson now taking a page out of Ashley Riot's playbook. Bashing her head off the canvas. Speaking of, here's a tag to Ashley Riot. Arm drag, gonna put her down onto one knee. Very gingerly walking her over to the ropes. Punch straight to the throat. Jeez, man. Oh, there's the Kinshasa! That is vintage Amy Winters' knee right across the jaw, excuse me. Whew! I think Tracy James planted some cat hair here at the announce table, man. My allergies act up. That son of a gun, he really just wants to ruin tonight's show. Bulldog by Riot now, going to put Winters into the corner, coming up from behind. Winters able to see her coming though, that veteran instinct kicking in. Now she's got her in the fireman's carry position. That is a KO kick, ladies and gentlemen. Wise move by Winters, dragging Riot off into the corner as she makes the tag to Nova. Lines up her shot now off the ropes. Delivering that knee to the side of the head into the hangman's neck for the reality check for Ashley Riot here. Realize where you are, Rook. Leg drop Bulldog. Ashley Riot at this point though, perhaps the developing a bit of an immunity to it. Able to get right back up into the fight. Clipped with that European uppercut, though. And dropped on the top rope. Nova not letting Riot get away. The Women's World Champion. Hoping to deliver that lethal dose of Novocaine. Riot knows her too well at this point, though, after their numerous interactions with one another. Ashley Riot knows how to beat Nova. The Riot Act came so close, using this maneuver to win the Women's World Championship on Supremacy earlier this week. Amy Winters giving Nova a bit of time here, and it's enough. Nova able to kick out at 2.999. Great teamwork. Holly Van Wilson taking care of Amy Winters, allowing Ashley Riot to try and stay on top of Nova here. God damn, Nova going crazy right now. What a combo. And Ashley Riot wants to get the hell out of the ring at this point. Another leg drop bulldog, though, going to make sure that does not happen. And a cheeky stomp out of the back of the head. Pretty apropos as we get a tag to Amy Winters now. Killer Queen missing that stomp. Gets that hook to the jaw, though. Coming up from behind. Spins her around. Trying to make her dizzy. Shot leg drop right to the back of the head. Riot again gonna desperately try to get to the corner and make that tag to RVW. Oh, that did not connect at all. barely clipped her, but I guess enough to take Winters off her feet. That's all Ashley Riot needs. Spinning slow kick gets caught. Make sure you guys stay tuned later on tonight. Our Discord or our Twitter, which of course you can access in the chat, !Discord, !Twitter. The results of the 9th annual Glammy Awards going to be posted. Had over 24 hours to submit your votes. If you haven't yet, you can go to our Twitter and Discord and you will get yourself a link to the ballot. So again, make sure you vote if you haven't yet. The results will be posted later on tonight. Oh, look at this. Riley Van Wilson in off the tag, and now she's got Nova caught in a triangle choke. It's almost as if Nova allowed Ashley Riot to make the hot tag. Nova clearly wants to get her hands on RVW. Would love nothing more than to defeat her again here tonight. As Wilson continues to say that Battle Scars was nothing more than a fluke victory for Nova. Beautiful counter of the leg drop bulldog into a freaking thunderous powerbomb. There's Wilson going after that arm. We know full well what she's setting up for. Saying enough is enough, though. Get the hell off my arm. Forearm smash. Goes low, gets a clothesline. I don't know if Nova can out-wrestle Riley Van Wilson. I don't know if most people can in the women's division or just overall here in CMV. Tag to Ashley Riot, though. I gotta say, Riley Van Wilson and Ashley Riot, man, they've been working like a well-oiled machine. We might see it come. Full circle here as Ashley Riot with another Riot Act to the Women's World Champion. 1, 2, Nova again. Somehow able to keep on fighting. Riley Van Wilson seems fully content though, just taking apart Amy Winters here. Good God, man. Winters momentarily taken care of. Nova fighting a handicap match. Not going to be enough to deter her, though. Staying in that fight. She's got the fans on her side. Face first off that top turnbuckle. Now just staring at Ashley Riot. Perhaps a bit perplexed after the two shared that handshake on Supremacy. Nova wondering why Ashley Riot would be teaming with Riley Van Wilson here. We know Ashley Rise, she wants that Women's World Championship more than anything. No matter who she has to work with in the process of getting to that goal. Gets out of that knee bar. Does Nova. Seems like she's limping a little bit, but Riot walking right into the leg drop bulldog. 1, 2. No. Every time these two are in the ring with one another, it is just a freaking absolute slugfest. Just drag out brawl. Which of course we know Ashley Riot spent most of her life in those types of situations as the deathmatch princess around the world. And that shows on her body, all the scars on her legs, her torso, her chest, her face. All to make it here to CMV. It's only her first month here in the company, and she is already at the top of the division. Single boot to the chest as Winters gets tagged in. Oh, hang on a minute! Riot Act! That Riot Act coming out of nowhere. And now it's Amy Winters who's in big trouble. Riley Van Wilson cutting off Nova, but Winters able to take out as well. Wilson still fighting Nova here. Lana putting down Winters. Grabs her by the hair. Oh, Winters getting a bit cheeky. A bit dirty going after the eye. And Wilson's got to be careful not to be counted out here. Back and forth between Riot and Winters. Another Kinshasa. 1, 2, 3. Big dubs for Amy Winters and Nova. Riley Van Wilson and Ashley Riot, I'll say again, working very well together, but not enough to go up against Amy Winters and Nova here. Nova sending a very strong message to her two would-be contenders. You can step up to the plate, but you're just going to get knocked down again. And it is now time for our main event, my fine feathered friends here on Crossfire number 59, as George King and Dean Roscoe are set to take on the tandem of Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson, who we saw work together a couple weeks ago against Ryan Kent and Kevin Silva of Click. And despite the fact that they worked decently together in the end, they did take the L. Now, this is part of a larger story. Adam Valentine, of course, made his season debut battling Pierre Thompson, who had been drafted to Crossfire. The two had a great match in the end. Pierre Thompson victorious. Afterwards, though, both men kind of shocking the CMV universe when they shook hands. They're two individuals who are, suffice to say, not exactly the epitome of sportsmanship. And Eaton, Adam Valentine's security guard and best friend, has certainly taken a liking to Pierre Thompson. And Adam Valentine has been attempting to make this partnership work. But it almost seems like Eaton and Pierre Thompson are becoming better friends than Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson are. So as Valentine said earlier tonight, though, via that tweet, I am focused. I wasn't focused last time, but okay. Well, Adam Valentine is in the ring, but no sign of Pierre Thompson, as now here comes Dean Roscoe. Certainly a big opportunity for the rookie, only a couple months into his CMV career, headlining this episode of Crossfire alongside George King. He and George King have been becoming good pals backstage, though. Typically, you can see them in the Performance Center helping each other out, but I'm still trying to figure out where the hell Pierre Thompson is. Unless there's some kind of weird order of entry here tonight that I wasn't aware of. No sign of Eaton either, guys. And Eaton did this a couple weeks ago when Adam Valentine had a one-on-one match against George King. Eaton was nowhere to be found. Turned out he was hanging out with Pierre Thompson. They were off doing something else. Adam Valentine was on his own when George King viciously beat him down after the match. Let's not hope that they did it again. I've got a bad feeling, though. Well, here comes the former NGW World Champion, former Unmatched World Champion, Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Global Champion. And now I think I'm realizing what's going on here. Guys, it looks like Adam Valentine's going to be on his own tonight. Looks like this is going to be a handicap match at our main event. Eaton has again ditched Adam Valentine, and so has Pierre Thompson. And the look on Adam Valentine's face right now, standing there at ringside, tells the story. A mixture of anger, confusion. What could Eaton and Pierre Thompson possibly be doing right now that's more important than this match? Well, this is good news for Dean Roscoe and George King. They're certainly not going to be upset about this outcome. But, you know, I would say don't count Adam Valentine out. Remember his performance in that 8-person elimination tag team match last month. He was the last person left on Team Crossfire. He ended up eliminating 2 people before being taken out himself. So Valentine realizing the situation he's in, but he's not backing down. This is the new Adam Valentine, new attitude, new outlook on life. Looking to turn a new leaf, but what the hell? What could be more important than this? Eaton again abandoning his best friend. Ross going to start things off against the self-proclaimed GOAT of CMV. Quick stomp down out of the arm, pulled into a short arm shoulder block. Drag now by arm and by leg. That's exactly what happened a couple weeks ago. Adam Valentine was left all by himself, one-on-one with George King. King ended up pulverizing Valentine, and then after the match viciously beat him down with a steel chair. Eaton was nowhere to be found. And Valentine told Eaton, man, don't do that again. You're my best friend. You're supposed to have my back at all times. Where were you? It turns out Eaton was off doing something with Pierre Thompson. Something that wasn't even that important. This fight quickly going to spill to the outside as Valentine gets dropped unceremoniously out of that torture rack position. King started a couple weeks ago here. Look at these stabbing blows to the midsection. And King certainly has a grasp on the situation here. He is taking full advantage of it. Count of 7, both men back into the ring, but again, you got to respect the attitude of Adam Valentine here. He could have very easily just walked away, said, forget about this, man. But he's not doing that. He's staying and he's fighting, as dumb as an idea it might be. I can't say I'd do the same in his shoes. And now Valentine lifted up off the canvas. Sit out powerbomb by George King. It's a 1 count only, though. King seems a bit pissed about that. Almost like he's trying to give Valentine a way out. Or just stay down, man. There's that snap! Pump handle, Samoan drop, vintage George King. 1, 2, but again, Adam Valentine will not stay down. King has no issues continuing the assault, though. Elbows to the top of the head. Out of that head says now Valentine valiantly gets to his feet, but the only thing waiting for him is George King looking for the royal flush. Valentine with a quick form smash, though, catches him off guard. Attempts to take advantage, but too little too late. Fights out of the corner, elbow to the jaw. Valentine with that vintage pop-up cutter of his. I told you not to count out Valentine. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. That is a 1 count, though. That's got to be a bit debilitating. Valentine realizing this might be his best opportunity, though. Elbow to the back of the head, wipes the sweat from his eye. George King's hurting right now. Valentine knows it. Look how he stands between King and Roscoe. Valentine is a smart man. Don't get it twisted. Slapjack! Middle of the ring, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Valentine nearly a second away from getting this job done by himself. King perhaps looking for the royal flush again. Valentine doing an excellent job of keeping his head above the water so far here in our main event. Camel clutch looking to break George King's back and make him humble here. Not going to happen, though. This is supposed to be a tag team match, guys. George King and Dean Roscoe taking on Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson. But Eaton and Pierre Thompson nowhere to be found. Tag now to Dean Roscoe. George King with the drop toe hold. Roscoe and the elbow drop to the lower back. Roscoe's opportunity to shine here, his first main event. 1, 2. Put Valentine down. Kick the back, only seems to piss off Valentine. And Zulari, a maneuver he learned from none other than Bloody Justice. A maneuver he himself has been hit with many, many times. Jawbreaker going to send him staggering back just a bit. Roscoe closing in for the kill. Valentine going to send him out onto the apron, though, with that Irish whip forearm smash now. Valentine looking at George King as he delivers that twist of fate down onto the middle rope. Valentine taking a second to compose himself, wipes that sweat off his face. I don't know if Valentine wants to play around here, though. George King watching from the apron, ready to attack at a moment's notice. He was looking to there. Valentine luckily back into the ring just in the nick of time. Arm drag gets rejected by Valentine. Overhand punch caught by Roscoe. Forearm smash. Oh, and a nasty knee to the gut. That could have easily broken a rib, guys. Oh, God. Speaking of breaking ribs, Dean Roscoe from up high with that double boot stomp of his. And if the knee didn't break a rib, that most certainly did. Dean Roscoe securing the dub for he and George King. The outcome may have been different if we saw the match we were supposed to see in the first place. George King and Dean Roscoe taking on Adam Valentine and Pierre Thompson. But again, Eaton and Thompson disappearing, doing God knows what. What could have been more important than this? Valentine needs to have a serious discussion with Eaton, man. This is getting out of hand. Again, Eaton leaving Adam Valentine on his own here. Valentine attempted to fight. God bless his soul. Put up a hell of a fight, but the numbers game in the end. Too much to withstand. Nice shot of George King's chest there. Oh, a great win nonetheless for Dean Roscoe and George King. One can't help but to feel for Adam Valentine, though. What is going on with Eaton?